It's state-of-the-art, love.
Good, I want everything on film. No one's going to believe the cult exists.
Where?
It's that one.
Of course.
Hurry, hurry.
Give me a moment, love.
Nigel, get these.
God! I thought you said the house was abandoned.
What was that?
Ah!
It's exactly as described in the writings.
Hurry and get your damn proof.
It's gone.
Ready, Mike? Nice costume, Amber. These are my school clothes. Oh. God, this sucks. Halloween. Many images are conjured during this time of year. Ghosts, witches, monsters. In this special series for News 23, we're going to bring you a look at H.P. Lovecraft, possible father to modern-day horror. Lovecraft has written stories. Amber! That person pinched me. How did I get stuck with this? Channel A reporters get paid assistants. I get a high school intern.
Why don't we pick up that intro later and get a few interviews?
Fine. Born in 1890 New England, Howard Phillips Lovecraft was just a pulp writer of his time, but later became a driving force of horror, inspiring many of our modern-day masters, such as King and Bloch. Many horror films have used his stories as subject: Reanimator, From Beyond, and many more. In this series, we will take you on a journey through the life of this legend and perhaps get a better insight into what helped create the horrors that he brought to the page. Have you ever heard of H.P. Lovecraft?
Actually, I have.
What do you know of his work?
If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have horror movies. He was a writer-director. He did some low-budget horror movies in the 60s, but because of him, we have today, Halloween.
You have never heard of H.P. Lovecraft?
H.P. Lovecraft, no.
Do you have any favorites of his writing?
I don't really remember right now.
Have either of you ever heard of H.P. Lovecraft?
No.
Do you ever read any horror novels?
Yeah. Some.
You know, my phone is ringing. Let me just check this in.
Have either of you ever heard of H.P. Lovecraft?
Just met him tonight, or heard about him tonight, actually.
You met him. You heard about him.
Heard, definitely did not meet.
Do you watch horror films?
Yeah, I love those.
What's your favorite horror film?
Wrong Turn.
What was that?
It's Wrong Turn.
Is that an American horror film?
Yeah, I think so.
What do you know when you think of H.P. Lovecraft? What stories have you read?
Mostly as they relate to Cthulhu, or the coming of, and I guess Shadow over Izmith is another one. I know that a lot of his stories serve as inspirations, like for a lot of today's writers, as well as like the role-playing crowd.
I do remember it, the name. It's like H.G. Wells, H. Lovecraft.
It's one that just rings in the mind whenever you think of horror.
Yes, it does. It scares me.
He was the one who first revealed Cthulhu, if I remember correctly, to the world, yes.
And what is Cthulhu?
Cthulhu is a demon god.
What do you know of his works?
He's a American author, 1920s, wrote a lot of horror.
Is there maybe a certain demon or monster that comes to mind when you think of H.P. Lovecraft?
Nyarlathotep was one of the ones that he talked about a lot. And I like his attitude about not seeing what the monster is. It's more of something out in the darkness that grabs people.
Do you feel Lovecraft in the air at all tonight here?
Of course, it's Halloween. Of course, definitely.
Every year on Halloween?
Yeah.
Do you think of Lovecraft?
Especially, yeah. Especially this day.
Great. Thank you very much. This is Rebecca Marsh from News 23. Thank you and happy Halloween. This is such crap. Why can't I get a real story?
Give it time. Everyone starts out on fillers. Let's get one more shot.
No, I'm going home. There's only so much Halloween I can take.
Okay, we're gonna get one shot of you here. It won't take too long, just a minute, okay?
Okay, all right. Rebecca, I gotta get to class. Could we?
Okay, we're ready, Professor.
Okay, that's great.
Now what?
Professor? It always makes me think of Gilligan's Island. How's Marianne, Professor?
Can you take this? Thank you. In this segment of In Search of Lovecraft, we have the pleasure of meeting Professor Anthony Sutton, a literary expert and one of the leading authorities on H.P. Lovecraft. What can you tell us about his writings?
Gosh, so much to say. Well, his stories altogether have created a mythology all their own. They're known to his fans as the mythos. In it, he describes our world as being populated by a number of dark gods and other creatures. Dragons and deep ones of the ocean. Nyarlathotep. Nyarlathotep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know, it's a tough one. He's one of the outer gods of the mythos. He's different than other gods because he lives among us humans, wearing these different masks. Mm-hmm. You know, he's, for example, the Black Man of Witchcraft, the Dark Pharaoh of Egypt.
And so this is a god?
Oh, absolutely. Or a demon. In the stories, he enjoys a following almost like a fanatical cult, because he's the only outer god that can both reward and punish. His world is just so dark and full of despair and hopelessness. His protagonists, they always ended up dead or lost or insane.
Happy guy, huh?
I can't think of one happy ending. It's just the way he was. In his world, His humans just lived a mundane existence, oblivious to this dark truth all around.
Quite an imagination. Thank you, Doctor. Halloween is definitely the Lovecraft season.
But wait, I just want to add that there are quite a few people who believe that all of this is true.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Hey, cut.
Wait a minute here. Just, Rebecca, I want to give you this card. It's got the phone number and address of an expert on the occult. He'll open your eyes to this whole other world.
Great. What the hell are you shooting me for? We need the answers for the intro.
I'm done already. You're very photogenic, you know. Even more so when you're smiling.
Hey, you're not so bad yourself, Mike.
Okay, give the camera back.
Oh, you can dish it, but you can't take it, huh?
No, I just shoot everything. You never know what'll end up being a gem.
Yes, and Mr. Connors, what brought you to News 23?
What? Well, I photographed the Army during the war, and after that I needed a real job.
Is your reputation true?
What reputation?
That you'll shoot anything, no matter how dangerous? That you'll put your life before your footage?
I do my job.
Hey, I'm sorry, I was just kidding.
That's enough for today.
This is Amber Martin of News 23. Today, we bring you inside the wild world of the Playboy Mansion. Ooh, hot!
Amber, we're on a schedule.
No problem.
Here we are at the home of Robert D'Souza, a cult expert. We are told Mr. D'Souza holds quite a different view of Lovecraft, one that some may consider absurd. On Halloween, anything's possible, so keep your minds open and let's hear what he has to say.
Got it. Very smooth, Beck.
Yeah, the guy probably has a Ouija board that makes him some kind of expert.
Let's go get it.
Yeah, and maybe we can get an Emmy for it.
Nice view.
Is this okay?
Fine. Out of frame.
Get better ratings if you should me.
Ready?
Go.
This is Rebecca Marsh reporting once more with... I'm so sorry. Don't do this. This is Rebecca Marsh once again with our investigation into H.P. Lovecraft. Sitting here now is Robert D'Souza, a cult expert. Sitting here now is Robert D'Souza, a cult expert. Tell us, Mr. D'Souza, how do you know Lovecraft?
It is not a laughing matter, young lady. The mythos are quite serious and quite real.
So you believe monsters really exist?
Monsters are men in rubber suits that you see in movies. The real mythos creatures are so hideous that they will drive you insane just at sight.
And where does Lovecraft fit in with all this insanity?
Lovecraft got his inspirations from another author, Robert Chambers, and another, Arthur Machen. One, if not both, were members of the Golden Dawn, a secret magic group in the late 1800s.
So he had occult friends.
There are also rumors that Lovecraft's wife, Sonia Green, knew Aleister Crowley, the magician, and his grandfather, Whipple Van Buren Phillips, was a Freemason and founder of a lodge.
So what are you trying to say?
Lovecraft had occult influences in all aspects of his life. He admitted that his stories came from his dreams. It is the assertion of many occultists that Lovecraft wrote the truth that he pulled from his subconscious or superconscious during sleep.
I'm totally sorry, Rebecca. Thank you very much, Mr. D'Souza, for this insightful interview.
I have something for you. This is the diary of Martha Whitmore. Right now, she's in the Napa State Asylum.
What does this have to do with Lovecraft?
She found proof that her grandmother investigated a real mythos cult that still exists today. The cult of the Black Man, the Crawling Chaos.
I see. So they worship a black man.
Not racially black. He's the color black, devoid of all light. The Black Man is depicted in legends as the intermediary between the devil and witches. He seals the pact. And that is just one of the masks he uses. Listen, Miss Marsh, I know you don't believe any of this, but think of it this way. It is your job to entertain and investigate, right?
I'm a reporter. I report facts, not mumbo jumbo.
You're doing a piece of Halloween. What's better than an insane asylum for that?
Thank you very much, Mr. D'Souza.
The truth must be found, Rebecca. But take it seriously. The cult has no issues with torture and sacrifice. Always be aware.
I thought you said this was full of BS.
It is. But D'Souza's also right about the asylum being great for a Halloween piece. If the viewers are having a good time, I'm gonna get better stories.
I'm glad you agree.
All right, Mrs. Whitmore is just around the corner.
I think I have a relative in here. This place is really creepy.
This place is Disneyland.
You've seen many terrible things, haven't you?
Yeah, one or two.
How can someone end up in this place? Can a mind be so weak to just snap like that?
Okay, here it is. She usually doesn't move too much. If you have any trouble, just push the button on the inside wall.
Okay, thank you.
Holy Mary, Mother of Christ,
Yoo-hoo.
pray for us now.
Mrs.
At
Whitmore.
the moment of our death. Amen. Hail Mary, full
Martha.
of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God,
what made
pray
her
for
cry?
us sinners now and
Her
at the
grandmother's
time of
phone,
our death.
supposedly.
Amen.
Martha,
Hail Mary,
we're here
full of
about
grace,
the Haunter
Lord
of
is
the
with
Dark. Is he real, Martha? Is the Dark Pharaoh real?
Crawling chaos.
This is really freaking me out.
Martha, have you ever heard of Lovecraft?
It's okay, it's okay,
Come in for a
Martha.
close-up.
It's okay, Martha. You're safe in here. An elder sign protects you.
My grandmother saw haunted. She saw the tetrahedron.
She saw the stone? It's real. Where is it?
I saw a film. I saw it. She... Oh, God, what did she do? The man is coming for me.
What man?
Skinless. Evil. He has. Many mouths. Screaming!
It's okay. You're safe in here. He cannot get to you here.
She's one of them!
Okay, that's enough.
Now I know why you shoot everything.
Why?
Feels like you have the power to freeze and hold on to something that would be lost otherwise.
Or it could be my job.
You tried to get us a better assignment.
Beck, don't piss off Farnsworth. You don't have any clout here yet.
If you want anything in life, Mike, you have to ask. Squeaky wheel gets the oil. Ask and you shall receive, and all that.
Look, just don't get us fired, okay?
Mike, you worry too much.
Get that camera out of my face. Guys, we're paying for videotape here.
About this Lovecraft piece.
I heard you had a shoot, the Halloween shoot last night. How'd it go? Good footage, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty nuts. About 300,000 people.
Is it done?
Well, we don't have the 15 minutes you want, but it's done.
Finish the full project, okay?
Don't you want us on something important? I mean, Mike's the best cameraman around. I can be a great investigative reporter. Besides, you don't need it until next Halloween.
You know, there is one murder case.
Really?
No. If you can't take this and make it the most interesting fucking story ever, you know, you're going to be doing baking stories for the next 10 years.
Well,
Finish it. Make it good. Make it great. Rebecca, you're good. I'll give that to you. You're good. You got to go through the process.
Yeah, but I can...
Finish it. All right? You're going to be doing baking stories. Out.
Okay, I'll make it great. I have some really cool footage of, you know, Crazy Lady in an asylum that should please your freak.
That's what I want to hear. Crazy ladies and asylums. That's good. Out. Out. You too. Mike, out.
Okay, Beck, don't look at me. I have you covered on 3 cameras, so he won't know a thing.
Miss Marsh, I'm so glad you came to me. I needed somebody to talk to. Do you know that person?
No.
Do you?
No. Should I?
Probably nobody. It's all right. Look, I'm just not sure. I don't know who I can trust and who I can't, okay? I don't know what to believe and what not. You with me?
Yeah. What is it you said was so important?
Look, I know all about the mythos. D'Souza was right. Everything he said, it's real. I know it. It really is. I saw it for myself last night. I saw things you would not believe.
What did you see?
I can't tell you that now. I can only stay a little while because they're watching everything I do. I hid the film.
What film?
The film Sarah Kerwin made, 1933. Her granddaughter, Martha Whitmore, the one she saw before she went insane.
Yeah, we've met.
Look, these are very important times we're in. And we're the only ones that can do anything about it.
What times?
Right now. Now is important. Look, you can see it. Watch the film. It's all in the film.
Where is it?
I can't tell you that. They're listening. They're listening to everything I say. You know those people?
No.
All right, look. You call me. My number's 41823. All right?
What's going on?
I don't know. If anything goes wrong, you call 41823.
Okay.
Always be aware. Always be aware, Miss Marsh. Be aware.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Amber. Happy birthday to you. Did you make a good wish?
Yeah, totally good.
What was it?
Mikey, don't you know you can't tell her it won't come true?
I guess I forgot.
It'll come true. Hey, look at what my boyfriend got me. So, why did you guys do this all for me?
It is your birthday, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Have you read any of this Lovecraft?
I've seen a few of his movies.
I read a few of his shorts last night. Very dark. It actually, like, he really, really gives you a sense of hopelessness. It is actually really, really scary, and oh man, I couldn't sleep. I felt like I had never had such vivid nightmares.
Yeah, his movies are really scary too.
This Haunter of the Dark that D'Souza talked about, I read one on him. He's summoned by a black stone, but he's dissipated with light until he's summoned again into the darkness.
When's your birthday, Beck?
February 3rd.
Ooh, water baby, Aquarius.
You believe in all that?
Yeah, it's science, isn't it? Astronomy.
Mike, why don't you put down the camera and come join us for once?
Yeah, Mikey, it's my birthday.
All right. Beck? Beck?
Oh, shit, Mike. Scared me.
You said I could sleep on the couch, remember?
You sleep with a camera too?
Sometimes. Depends on who's with me.
Cute. You want some breakfast?
Sure.
No, I know. I always do. It's not my fault he didn't come with me. James had a choice. Yeah, I love you too. Yes, I will be there for Thanksgiving. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, I gotta get to work. Okay. Love you. Bye.
James had a choice?
What? Oh, do you like burnt eggs?
My favorite.
My fiance. My ex.
Oh.
I took this job and he didn't want to move out here.
That sucks.
Do you mean it sucks that he didn't come with me or that I left anyway? Hello? How did you get my number? Yeah? Yeah, we met up with him yesterday. Okay. Okay, we'll be right there. All right, D'Souza, what you got?
Here,
What's this for?
just put some under your nose.
Why?
Just do it, Beck.
Professor Sutton made an appointment with me this morning. When I came here, I found the door ajar, so I decided to investigate.
Well, I met up with him yesterday. He was really freaked.
With good reason. I'm not sure you're ready to see this.
D'Souza, just show us or we're leaving.
Very well.
God, what is that smell?
Young lady, that is Professor Sutton.
Oh my God.
This is a magic attack.
A what?
The cult must possess strong text. Perhaps the Book of Dyson or even the Necronomicon. They have ancient formulas that predate human existence.
You saying a spell did this?
Magic is nothing but advanced physics and mathematics of the universe. Our science today would feel like magic to someone 100 years back.
You sure the cult killed him?
Yes, and I'm afraid it's much worse. Sutton told me that they know about our knowledge about them. They have marked us all.
Marked?
The Dark Pharaoh's cult has marked us all for extinction. Our fates could be like Sutton or much worse if we don't beat them.
The people who did this are after us?
I wish Sutton could have told us more.
Don't touch it.
The last thing he said was to call him. He made a big deal about it. He said if anything happened, to call him.
Hard to call a dead man.
Whatever did this to him, it's definitely a story.
You're still thinking about your story?
You called the police?
We can't trust anyone, and they couldn't help even if they could be trusted.
All right, we'll be in touch.
Any luck?
41823. He said to remember 41823. Isn't a cell phone number. It's not a phone number. It is. It's the voicemail code. It's a message.
Was the message for you?
Yeah, he said that he knew he was expected to die soon, and he wanted me to know where he hid the film.
What's so important about this film?
Well, supposedly it's proof that a cult exists. Sarah Kerwin was an anthropologist who was doing a study in the 1930s. Do you have any idea what kind of coverage we could get? My career can be made. The murder of a well-known professor? A cult of killers? This is prime time. I could even get my own special.
Wow, that sounds cool, Rebecca.
Where is it?
We should go this afternoon before anybody can get to the story. It's in the Sutro ruins. He left me a marking and some paces from it, so we follow that and it should lead us right to it.
Is it dangerous?
You shouldn't come.
I'm gonna change my clothes. We're gonna be stars.
This is a story. What was that? What was it?
It's nothing.
This looks like what he said. Are we supposed to be here?
No worries. Just check it out.
God! This is it! This is the marker. So, okay, that means it should be there. That's it.
Don't we have more light?
No, this is it. We have to conserve the camera battery.
It stinks in here. How much further?
Shouldn't be far.
Did you hear something?
It's just a rat.
Big rat.
There's something up ahead. I think I see something.
Here, let me do that. Can you hold this for a second?
Mike, be careful. The professor was telling the truth. That's the film.
Is that what the crazy lady watched?
D'Souza said she watched it right before going insane.
Any popcorn?
No. Sorry. Aren't your parents wondering where you are?
I'm emancipated. My parents can barely take care of themselves. Anyway, at the end of the summer when I graduate, I'm moving to LA. My friend Terry, she already moved down there and she's been an extra in 2 movies already.
So you want to be a star?
Yeah. I know it's hard and stuff, but I know I can do it.
This film is really screwed up, but I think I can get to run, right?
Go for it, Mikey.
Sarah Kerwin here in the Northern California woods, thought to be where unnameable sacrifices have taken place. Our search has brought us from Britain to the shores of America. A cult, perhaps still existing, worship a dark god that predates Egyptian times. We found the cabin of a long-time resident. How was that?
Brilliant, my dear. What are y'all doing out here? What is that thing?
Never mind him, he's just taking pictures. And what have you seen around here?
I've seen things people won't believe.
Really? Such as?
They call for something out of hell. Something that drives you insane. I've even seen them sacrifice to them.
Sacrifice who?
Drifters, prostitutes, drunkards. Anyone who won't be missed, I guess.
And why don't you go to the authorities?
Hell, I'd end up just like them. Besides, I mind my business. Leave me be.
And who do they sacrifice to?
He's black as pitch. Hair all over his body. And he's got hooves like old Tom Austin was a dark cloud. All sorts of tentacles. One burning eye.
Aren't you afraid living here?
Ain't afraid of nothing. Alfred, are you operating the camera? Yes, Mr. Kerwin. Ready?
Yes.
Sarah Kerwin and I have been investigating this site for some time. We've concluded that the cult of Nyarlathotep exists.
This area we're at, I believe to be the site where the black stone of the Haunter of the Dark was recovered. According to a so-called fiction story by H.P. Lovecraft, the stone was cast into the Narragansett Bay after it was recovered from the dark black tower of a church. Before that, who knows, but thousands of years ago, Pharaoh Neferkara built a temple around it. The stone always a place of prominence. It was fashioned millions of years ago in another world before mankind.
Through our research, we've traced the stone to San Francisco. It was once again lost to a watery depth. Now, we think the stone has been recovered by the cult from this very spot.
About an hour ago, one of our team went out to investigate a strange sound. Now he's gone missing.
And now this sound, like large leathery wings.
Today we found the location of a house, one we believe to be the center of the cult since they moved into the city in their search for the stone. So believe they may have found it and begun their sacrifices once again.
It said that if one gazes into the stone, the Haunter of the Dark is summoned. The stone unlocks all of time and space.
We've made this film as a warning and a proof to anyone who may find it. Tomorrow we go to the house. They must be stopped.
The greatest fear is that the stone can't be destroyed. When the stars are right and a gate found, the Dark Pharaoh can enter into our world permanently and without restriction. We would no longer dispel him. Where this gate is, we do not know.
Our only hope is to find and destroy or hide the trapezoidal stone.
I think it stopped. I can't hear anymore. We'll have a look.
Sorry. That's it.
Hey, the lights. Is that the whole thing?
No, but it's damaged. I'll have to repair it before we can watch more.
Is this film real?
As far as I can tell, it's authentic and really from the 30s.
Maybe tomorrow we start some research. Here it is. Sometime the old-fashioned way just beats out the internet.
What's that?
It says here, Sarah and Nigel Curran were reported missing in October in the early 30s. Sarah was a prominent anthropologist, very well respected.
So they aren't crackpots.
There's something else. 1 month later, there was a raid done by the FBI in a San Francisco home of a cult leader, an architect, A.E. Redman. He and all the cultists were killed, 13 in all. They said they found bones and remains of about 30 people.
Is this the same cult?
See, they were called the Order of the Silver Dawn, a splinter group of something called the Starry Wisdom Sect.
It's beginning to be hard knowing where reality starts and Lovecraft ends.
Well, if D'Souza's right, there is no difference.
What's wrong?
I thought I saw someone watching us. Over there.
There's nobody there.
I didn't know you had a hobby.
It's relaxing. What do you do for a hobby?
Work.
No wonder.
What?
Well, you're never relaxed. Always thinking about work.
I have something to show you. Janice, can you bring up the property site?
Sure, the same property as before?
Yeah. I took that name Redman, the cult leader from that old newspaper article, and then I looked up past real property records.
And?
and I found an address. The house still exists.
I think I have a photo with that profile.
It was purchased in 1934 by a newlywed couple. And 6 months later, they decided to leave the state and they sold it to a foundation who still owns it. Thanks, Janice. There were renters there, but it disappeared a few weeks ago. Neighbors said that they took off one night, they never came back, and they never packed.
Have you contacted the foundation?
No, I can't find any contact info that goes anywhere. There's just numbers and addresses, non-existent places.
So now what?
Well, I called D'Souza for some advice. He said that we have to meet him tomorrow. It's very urgent. We meet him tomorrow during daylight. He said, no more going to our homes or offices. We're meeting at Quick Tower.
Okay, let's get going. We need to drop off Amber.
Okay. I'm done here anyway.
How can we be lost?
I'm sorry. I never pay attention when Justin drives. I thought I knew the way.
It's all right. Find it on the map. We'll be there in a few minutes.
She shouldn't be going home anyway. Let's just go to a motel and we'll stay there till we meet D'Souza.
What was that?
Mike, what the hell was that?
Turn on the headlights! You can't go outside.
But we have to find Amber! You see her?
Too late. Go! Go now! Go now!
Where is he?
There he is. Amber's gone. You to tell us what's going on?
Do you have any idea what happened to us last night?
What the fuck attacked us?
I warned you about the cult.
What do they want?
Mike, we need him.
We are safe here as long as we are in public and in daylight. But that won't last forever. They will continue to hunt us until we are dead and their secrets safe. Anyone who knows of their existence is a threat.
So what can we do? Police? We have to find Amber.
No point. They can't protect you. And I'm afraid it's too late for Amber now.
Then what?
We must stop them before they stop us. You found the house. We must go there.
Why? It's an abandoned old house.
The house holds the key. It is the last working place of the cult. I'm sure it will lead us to the Trapezohedron.
We should file a police report and leave the country for a few months.
They will find you anywhere. Remember Sutton? Remember Ember?
Ow!
You're hurting me! You're hurting me! God, it's blood! Amber!
Meet me at the Redmond house tomorrow at sunset. I have to prepare a few things.
We don't know for sure it was Amber. I mean,
It was hers.
who did this? What do they want? We're just doing a simple Halloween story. God, what the hell do they want with us? It wasn't even a real fucking piece.
They have a speed already if we lose our cool.
I used to come here as a teenager.
Really? Why?
It used to calm me when I was upset.
We'll make a report tonight.
Lovecraft Stories had it all right. All these people, everyone walking to the store, to work, getting in fights and making love. They have no idea. Lurking beyond the threshold of their mundane world are these horrors beyond comprehension.
They're just stories.
Maybe he was right. There's no God looking out for us. There's just these entities beyond the stars just waiting to devour us.
Listen, Beck. You're reading that crap way too much. If anything, it's just a group of psychos. And I know how to deal with them, believe me.
She wanted to be an actress, you know?
I know.
Welcome to Redmond House.
Who are you?
Robert, Mr. D'Souza asked me to come. Seems you two can use all the help you can get.
Where is he?
He's in preparation. He'll be here later. Make yourselves at home, I did. It's really quite a nice place if you forget the lack of power and history of blood sacrifice.
How lovely.
Truthfully, you have to keep a sense of humor.
And how can you help us?
I'm a witch. Okay, your room is down the hall. And Mr. Connors, I'm afraid you'll have to share hers or find a corner someplace. This house only has one bedroom and a study. Oh, and the former occupants ran out and left everything here, so I'm sure they won't mind if you use anything.
I don't know how I'm going to be able to get the projector to work without power.
At least we have a bed.
Do you really think you'll be able to sleep?
Sure, I can sleep anywhere.
Even with a witch in the house?
We'll see.
I'm going to go take a look around. Coming?
No, I'd really like to try and rest a bit.
Everything will be fine, Beck. Whoa, sorry.
No problem. No, wait. Can you help?
Sure. Nice necklace.
Yours too.
What?
The necklace you're hiding under your shirt.
How did you know?
I felt it. It's very important to you.
Yeah.
What's the story?
It came from a little girl in Iraq. I met her on patrol. She was a recent orphan. Tried to save her, but there was a roadside bomb. I was running.
She loved you like a father.
There's no way you can know that.
You may find it difficult to sleep in this house unless you know protection rituals.
Yes, I had some disturbing images, even with a banishing.
This is my protection ritual.
Sometimes firepower is not the answer, Mike.
I wish the last occupants had left us some power.
They left everything else in a hurry. Doubt they thought about paying the bills.
Robert, what can you tell us about this place?
The house was built by a cult member who was also the architect of many early San Francisco buildings. The FBI raid in the 30s happened here, and the cultists were also killed here.
All of them?
That's what the papers said, but I believe a few of them escaped and continued the cult in hiding till the day they can summon Nyarlathotep.
They have the Necronomicon?
I believe so. They use it to summon lesser demons and entities. I'm sure that's what killed Professor Sutton and Ember.
We have to find that stone.
This place will lead us to it.
How long have you been a reporter, Rebecca?
3 months. How long have you been a witch?
About 400 years.
You serious?
Sure, it takes many incarnations to get it right.
You believe in reincarnation?
Yeah, it explains many things. With training, you can actually learn to see into your past lives.
Imagination.
How do you explain somebody that just suddenly begins to speak a language they've never heard before?
I always wondered why people who look into their past lives always end up being a princess or a king or something. They're never a garbage man.
Rebecca, will you help me with something? I'd like to do a reading with you.
Don't you think there are more important things we could be doing?
It'll help me understand you better. Just for fun.
Fine.
There's a lot of trace energy in this house. I can see the death here.
No.
Okay, concentrate on the cards and cut them. Now pick a card.
What is it?
You've chosen the Empress card to represent yourself. It symbolizes imagination and maternity. It also represents a gate to your higher creative faculties. Okay, let's begin the reading. I don't understand.
Oh my God.
Quit this shit, Kaja.
Something's trying to block my reading. We must be getting close to something. I have an idea.
What are you doing?
Automatic drawing. I'm trying to tap into whatever wave or dark forces were trying to block my reading. Amazing.
What are you fucking talking about? So now we know you're horny. How amazing is that? I have more important things to do.
How long until the film's ready?
Maybe an hour after dinner.
It's a recurring theme. I have to show Robert.
What were you feeling when you were drawing that picture?
Automatic drawing is just that, automatic. Truthfully, I feel nothing. It's like I go blank and something uses me as a tool.
Doesn't it leave you in a dangerous position?
That's why I've been through years of training.
Some sort of trick.
Michael, you served in the war, right?
Yes?
What was it like?
Not good.
He doesn't like to talk about it. How do you two know each other?
Keija was my student. We were
lovers.
Keija doesn't mince words.
And what about you and Mike?
We've been working together for a few months.
I better go finish the film.
So, how long were you...
His student?
It's ready. About as good as it's going to get without professional restoration. A lot of the sprocket holes were broken. I also had to wire the projector outside to the car battery.
Nice job. See what we can find out.
Here we go.
Nigel, get these. God! What was that?
Hurry and get your damn proof.
It's gone.
Sarah, untie these ropes.
It's amazing what they showed me, beyond comprehension. Beautiful.
Run!
Nyalathotep. 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 Nyalathotep.
You are born of blood, now one of us, a person of desire, not of the stream.
Is our prince coming?
We have missed our time. It will be another 75 years, but our time will come. Until then, the Trahetan stone will be hidden in a place of prominence by one of our own, and recovered when the stars are right, and another gate can be located.
When?
The alignment will only last for 23 hours, exactly 75 years from now.
So mote it be.
Keija, I was...
This is not going well. I should be calling the shots. I'm the one with the military background, not D'Souza. Shit. I'm the only one with a fucking gun. Whatever's going on around here can be solved with a little firepower. Fucking A. I'm taking charge. As soon as there's a chance.
Mike, are you in there?
Yeah. Be right there.
Since the start, I have a feeling that Rebecca is the key, but I can't determine why. I can feel the cult starting a concentrated attack on me. I don't know how long I can resist it. KJ is a strong magician, so hopefully she can hold off the attacks until the stone is found. I still don't know what this gate is that is mentioned in the film. So finding the stone is our only hope. If you find this, remember, the crawling chaos really exists. Always be aware.
Crawling chaos.
I knew we shouldn't have separated. There's safety in a group.
God, why is this happening? We have to leave here.
Yeah, now.
We can't leave until we find the stone. Listen, I found something. Actually, I was drawn to it.
Where did you get it?
It was hidden under some floorboards.
How can you be so calm with D'Souza? They're dead.
This is our only chance for survival, Rebecca.
This architect's name. It looks familiar.
He's a famous architect in San Francisco. His name is Philip Redmond. He built this house and many other landmarks around town.
I know I've seen that before.
In the paper? The cult leader?
Yes, but I've seen this somewhere else.
This is an FBI report. It says that after the raid on the house, one cultist was left alive for interrogation. Through unconventional questioning, he said they had a priceless stone artifact, and in 75 years, on November 6th, They would find a gate and use the stone to summon the crawling chaos to rule on Earth with no limits. This agent didn't believe it, of course, until he saw something.
November 6th.
Yeah, that's tonight at midnight in 1 hour. Supposedly the stars are only right on this day.
We have to find the stone.
Or the gate, one or the other, has to be destroyed.
What if they have it already? We should just leave the country.
Shit.
They're trying to screw with our minds. Psyops.
Stop. Don't open it.
Is it gone?
I think so. Oh, God.
Echos este Babylon.
What the fuck was that?
That was a dimensional hound. They exist in between space and travel through the angles of time. They can enter through any place that isn't curved.
Can we kill it?
I think it's gone for now. The cult is trying everything they can now that their final hours are approaching.
We should tear the house apart for the stone. It has to be here. Maybe we can trade it to save our lives. What's going on? D'Souza was dead. D'Souza was dead!
Well, he is now, in any case.
Mike,
Yeah?
are you looking?
Yeah.
Can you hold these? What happened to his body?
I took care of it. Don't worry.
You didn't find anything?
No, I've been preparing.
I can't believe this is all real. All the stories of Lovecraft are true.
There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
What are you doing?
I'm making a circle.
For what?
Look, we haven't found the stone yet. I assume the cult is preparing its final attack against us. We have to prepare ourselves.
Warn them for what? It'll be too late.
It's almost midnight. You better go find Mike.
Shit, Mike, put that down. Mike!
These things can't fight them like men. What's there to do?
Fight till the end.
I have been fighting my whole life. I finally thought I could stop.
We have to fight from birth to death, Mike.
We should have looked after Amber. She was just a kid.
Right now, we need to figure out how to save ourselves.
It's always about you, isn't it?
No, it isn't.
So, how's your career, Beck?
What?
Your fucking career! That's what this is about, right? Get the story? Make a name?
Why are you doing this?
Because
You put your career before everything else. None of this would have happened.
I was wrong. My career means nothing. But you can't blame me for what's happening.
My life was finally on track. And then along came Rebecca.
Mike, come on. Kaja needs us.
The witch? She's a fucking lunatic! It'd be easier if I ended for both of us.
I want to live, Mike. Please? I have to fight.
Truthfully, dear, there's no time for mourning. I said no time.
I heard you the first time.
Where are you going?
We have to leave. They're outside.
The circle is ready. Are you?
What do you mean?
Truthfully, Rebecca, we have to stay in the circle until the attack's over, at which point it probably means that they were successful in evoking Nyarlathotep.
And then what?
Well, then we could probably gather together enough
I hear something. What should I do?
Inflame myself in prayer.
Something to God.
Crawling chaos. She's one of them.
Apopantos Kakidominos! Soy Ophale Iskuros Eucharistos Chaos. O X Knox Romu Yonges Opeso Mu Teletarkai Epe Dexia Zunoques Esperistia Dimenos Lege Garpere Mu Ho Aster Tun Pente Kai Ente Stella Ho Aster Tun Hex Hesteke Soy Hofale Iskuros Eucharisto
It worked.
You have to stay in the circle.
Are we safe?
For now.
Keja. Keja, I need you.
Robert?
Yes, Keja, I need your help. Come.
Show me the mask.
Come quickly, Keja.
Robert, give me the sign.
Sam?
No. Robert's an unknown superior. He'd know the sign. Sit down and rest. We'll need our strength.
Rebecca, what are you doing here? I've been looking for days.
James?
Yeah, I should have come with you. It was stupid of me.
How could you find me?
It wasn't easy.
I wanted you to come.
I know.
No.
Rebecca, you will be ours.
If anything else comes near, point the sword and make a pentagram like this.
Is that all?
And say the word.
Okay, sure. We can make it if we run.
Remember the sword. work too.
Oh, God. Make him leave.
They can't stay animated for much longer. It's taking somebody a lot of energy. What are you doing? You broke the circle.
I remember.
What? They're just the blueprints. We've been over every inch of them.
The architect's name is Redmond. He built major landmarks?
Yes.
I knew I'd seen that name somewhere before. Now I remember.
Where?
It was...
They let me go. It needs me free for some reason. But why?
The architect's name is Redmond. He built major landmarks?
Yes.
I knew I'd seen that name somewhere before.
Redmond.
Today we found the location of a house, one we believe to be the center of the cult since they moved into the city in their search for the stone. We also believe they may have found it and begun their sacrifices once again.
It said that if one gazes into the stone, the haunter of the dark is summoned. The stone unlocks all of time and space. When the stars are right and a gate found, the Dark Pharaoh can enter into our world permanently and without restriction. Light would no longer dispel him. Where this gate is, we do not know.
It's a pity, you know?
What's up?
Well, such a fine girl ends up like this. Must be a weak mind.
Yeah, it's genetics.
Whatever.
And when they found her, she was trying to gouge her own eyes out.
Yep.
What, those tapes they found in her car?
Soy. Oh, Valley. I am the gate. I am the gate.
I am the gate? What the hell does that mean?
That's crazy stupid, man. That don't mean nothing.
Well, I guess she'll be here till she gives birth.
gone and your alpha prey, alpha prey. Twisted with your soul in your mind of fantasy. Watch as it all comes to pass, your own reality. 'Cause it's Halloween in Hollywood. What you gonna be? Yeah, it's Halloween in Hollywood. Come dance a while with me, with me. Everybody wants you, that's what you like. Whether you're walking down the runway or wrapped around the mic. Any party open wide, anyone will give it up. Keep your loneliness and fear hidden in your stride. 'Cause it's Halloween in Hollywood. What you gonna be? Yeah, it's Halloween in Hollywood. Come dance a while with me, with me. 'Cause it's Halloween in Hollywood. What you gonna be? Yeah, it's Halloween in Hollywood. Come dance a while with me, with me. Tell me, will you decide to stay when the stars come out to play? When it's Halloween in Hollywood, or recognize, or will you decide to stay when the stars come out to play? When it's Halloween in Hollywood.
We've made this film as a warning and a proof to anyone who may find it.